Yo, people, welcome back to We Talk Ball. I know it's been a minute,
More than.
a minute, definitely. Apologies for that. Had some couple of injuries, so to speak, couple of illnesses in the camp, but you know we're recovering well. We're getting there.
It was Pizzagate though.
Yeah.
It was Pizzagate. It was Pizzagate.
It was a long day, but we're back, ready with another game week video. Obviously joined by my guy David.
Come on, man. No round of applause here.
Good to see you, man. How you been?
I'm good, man. Sick, bro. Can't lie, just recovering. I'll be honest. I'm just recovering, but I'm here now. You know what I'm saying?
And that's what we love to see, man. Commitment.
Do you know what I just clocked? I said Pizzagate when it's Lasagna Gate.
Yeah.
You know, you see when you're sick here, and just something just comes over, affairs.
Yeah, it happens, man. There'll probably be some more mistakes in this video, but you know, allow us, please. All right.
We're going to be going through the fixtures. Premier League, good game week.
Very good game week.
Very good game week, man. It's going to be interesting because there was some slappings. There was some controversy.
Definitely.
There was a lot of draws. Some people dropped points, title race, everything. We'll go through it. But our main focus today is going to be on the Big Six. So it's just going to be a roundup of like the Big Six teams. And then we're also going to go in to England talk because international break is now. Maybe touch on Champions League as well. See how your team is doing. My team obviously isn't in it, but we'll talk about everything. But the first game we're going to talk about, it has to be Man City versus Liverpool.
The new derby. This is what I'm saying.
I
even when I was watching it, there's just hints of that kind of that Klopp Pep era where it's nice. You know, both teams don't want to lose. They don't want to lose.
That's how you play football, though, man.
Yeah.
You're not going there and parking the bus. You're going there and you're going there to fight. I say that Liverpool did not look like they wanted to be there, bro.
They were not fighting, man.
Liverpool, I mean, this is Pep's 1,000th game. I think he has like a 70% win rate as a manager.
Crazy guy. Absolutely outrageous.
This guy is crazy. A 3-0 win against Liverpool in his 1,000th game. Do you remember Wenger's 1,000th game?
Was it? Oh, do you remember? I do remember. We don't talk too much about that game. We were celebrating a bit too hard. Just
know it was dark. Mourinho showed him levels in that game.
Start of the decline.
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, on to Liverpool. Liverpool's 5th loss of the season.
Yeah.
Arne Slot, and this is a statistic, that I read. And I had to triple check, and I genuinely couldn't believe what I was watching and what I was seeing. Sorry, Arne Slot in 2025 has lost more games than Ruben Amorim. I cannot believe I just saw.
That is wow. Bro,
Five Premier League games alone. He's lost more than Ruben Amorim this season. And 2025, he's lost more than Ruben Amorim. Listen, they won the league. They're the champions. Fair enough. They are bad right now.
It is not looking good. I can't lie.
No Premier League team has lost 6 or more Premier League games and won the league. So they're one game away from basically doing the impossible.
Yeah.
They cannot afford to lose another game. If they want to, I don't think they're going to win the league anymore. I can say that right now.
Yeah.
I do not think Liverpool are going to win the league. If they lose one more game, is wrap it up anyway.
No, 100%. No, I completely agree as well. I think going into this game, there was a part of me that was like, oh, they've still got a chance. I mean, to lose that many games and still be third is still impressive. But Man City tore them to shreds. And again, with City, there was part of me at the start of the season where it was like, oh, this would be a bit of a rebuilding sort of phase. Like, I'm not expecting too much. They look like old school City in this game. there were times where when they were 2-0 up, they're literally playing triangles around them, like bopping it around them.
Okay, it was bad. It was a bad look on Liverpool.
It did not look
was
good.
A bad look on Liverpool. They bopped around the park, and Jeremy Doku.
Oh man.
Oh my word! That performance was one of the best winger performances I think I've seen in a long time.
It has been a minute. And with Doku, it's a weird one because I remember, especially last season, he had a really good game against, I want to say, Bournemouth.
Where you got like 4 assists or something.
Yeah. But they were kind of, a lot of his best performances were going against quote-unquote smaller teams. This is the first time I've seen Doku go up against a giant and absolutely rip them.
This is his breakout season. His actual breakout season. There's a stat for Jeremy Doku as well. I'm trying to find it, but where is it? I can't find it.
Well, while you search, the weird one, we were going to touch on Champions League, but I'm going to bring up something now as well.
Go on.
Conor Bradley, how can you go from locking up Vinny Jr. in that game? I can't remember a single take on he did. I can't remember a single successful shot he had, successful dribble. And then Doku is ripping you to shreds, bro. And I like Conor Bradley a lot, actually. I think he's matured a lot this year off of the back of like a few games. But yeah, Doku was just incredible. I mean, that finish for his goal was naughty, man.
It was looking like he was threatening all game, bro. All game, this guy was threatening. Conor Bradley couldn't hold him up, but he's a 1v1 demon, though.
Oh, definitely.
I don't think Vinny was like. Obviously, Vinny's like he's 1v1. He'll take you on, but Doku in the 1v1 is more devastating than Vinny, in terms of like
I can kind of hear that
consistently taking on your man whenever you get the ball.
It's the shimmy that he does,
bro.
That shimmy is undefendable.
That shimmy can tear your ACL, bro.
Like, it's just that turn of pace. Like, you can't. Like, Vinny's got speed, but I feel like Vinny, when he starts dribbling, it's very. He almost starts at like 70% and then kicks to 100. Whereas Doku, he'll slow you right down, and then I'm gone.
Bro, there was one where he took it in between Gravenberch and Conor Bradley. This is the style I was looking for. Jeremy Doku is the first player since 2019, which was Hazard versus West Ham. Remember when he scored that goal against West Ham?
Yeah.
To record this in a single game, to score 1 goal, 10 plus duels won, 7 plus dribbles completed, 3 chances created, and 3 plus shots on target.
Damn.
That's
a monster performance,
bro. Man. This type of performance is one for the ages, bro. And he was devastating. I remember we were talking about Man City and how it's basically Haaland or bust. But now, I'm not saying Doku's going to be this crazy winger now, but like he's showing that it's not just Haaland, man.
Yeah, that there's more threats.
Doku's there. Cherok's been doing his thing as well. Phil Foden's been kind of hot and cold here and there.
Yeah, I feel like he's slowly getting back into form. I mean, he bagged in the Champions League the other day.
Against Dortmund,
but slowly but steadily, I think he's getting back into it.
But there was a lot of great performances from Man City. Nico Gonzalez,
definitely.
He looked like Rodri, bro.
Yeah, 100%. And that's the first time I've seen him like live up to that sort of kind of like, okay, you actually deserve to be in this team kind of thing. Another shout I want to give is O'Reilly at left back. Bad boy performance, man. And he's someone who was kind of under my radar a bit as well, because he's big, he's physical. I didn't realise how technical he was.
Nah, he's good.
Like, on the ball, he is.
I'm sure he's a midfielder.
Nice.
He's supposed to be a midfielder.
He gives off the vibe that he's like box to box,
and
definitely.
then put to fullback like Lewis Skelly was. But yeah, no, Man City as a whole were just
big time.
But there was talking points.
Yeah, definitely.
Because Van Dijk did have a goal that was disallowed.
This is what I was going to bring this up as well. What are you saying about it?
As much as I don't like Liverpool, I really don't like Liverpool. The goal should have stood.
I 100% agree.
The goal should have stood.
I don't understand that. So my logic, and when I was watching it, was regardless of if was it Robertson who ducked?
Robertson ducked.
Regardless of if he ducked, that header's going side netting.
Bro,
there is no way Donnarumma's reaching that anyway. So how are you flagging that for offside? And I understand the idea of like, if someone's like zinged the ball and he's ducked at the last second and then Donnarumma can't react to it. But that just doesn't make any sense to me. That's just a good header. Like it's undefendable. Header. Like
it was a great header. I don't know why they disallowed it, but one thing I'm seeing Liverpool fans do is like, if that goal stood, they would have won the game, or they could have won the game. I think Man City had their number anyway. It would have been 3-1. You know what I'm saying? It just happened to not stand. But yeah, it was a poor decision from the referees. I'll be honest. No, it was a very poor decision.
There was a few actually this week.
The referees weren't good this week, but I even forgot Haaland missed a penalty.
Yeah,
I forgot it could have been 4-0.
Which another one where did you think it was a penalty?
That's a penalty.
I'd say so. That's a penalty. I mean, there was a video. Well, not a video. We spoke about this in a video before, where like if there's contact, go down.
You're going down.
That has to be.
And Jeremy Doku as well. He's going down.
Yeah.
And the thing is like it's his knee that gets him. So whichever part of the body is from the goalkeeper, like if you bring the player down but you don't touch the ball, is a penalty.
No, 100%. And it was unlucky because you can see that he's trying to like back out of the challenge and stuff like that. But you know, it just is what it is.
It was,
and Doku actually went for the shot as well, so it's not like he's trying for the pen. It's like he's, you know, but he had to go down almost.
Well, listen, I have a question though.
Go for it, man.
Before we properly talk about Liverpool, because we're giving City praise now. Yeah. Are Man City title contenders?
See, at first, start of the season, I thought, nah, not really. I thought top 4, definitely, but I thought they'd be a bit slower. I thought it would take more time for them to gel. But now they're looking like old school City again, and it's looking scary, I can't lie. I mean, not to bring us back to Arsenal, but, you know, I think we're 4 points clear at the moment.
Yeah.
But, you know, if we had one, we'll get to that soon as well. If we had one, you know, like 6, 7 points clear, like it would have been, you know, that's a more comfy position to be in. Whereas now, even though it's still early, I'm still a bit like,
Man City is not the team you want on your tail as well.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't want to get into title races with Man City.
Yeah, it's scary business.
I haven't, since Pep's come to Man City, I've never seen him lose a title race in terms of be in it. When Liverpool won it in 1920, they were so far clear that so you have to be so far clear or not in it.
Yeah.
If you're going game week by game week with Man City, it can get long. I'll be honest. So that's why you guys dropping points was very like that's tough.
Yeah, it is difficult. I mean, to compare Arsenal and City is having the best defense, I'd say, in the league with the best striker in the world at the moment, I'd probably say. So it's a weird one because, you know, we'll win games 1-0, 2-0, whatever, but then City could go 5-0, 6-0, 7-0, and I can't see Arsenal doing that. I can't see Arsenal going to Bournemouth and winning 8-0. But I could easily see City. Like if Haaland wants it,
he could
score 5 himself and score, you know,
definitely
like 8 goals. I feel it is interesting as well, seeing kind of the difference in how they play as well. So I think I'm excited for it. I'm up for it, but there's also part of me that's like, anyone but them, you know.
I mean, listen, they're 4 points behind you guys. Chelsea behind them. Sunderland's in the top 4. Spurs, Aston Villa, Man United, and Liverpool, and Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Bro, that's the thing about this league right now, The amount of times I've looked when Man United scored first, like in the Tottenham game and the Nottingham Forest game, and we're second, and they will come out of that game and we're 8th.
Yeah.
The league is so tight, bro.
100%.
The league is so tight, but it's entertaining, man.
Oh, 100%. This is what I mean. And this is the first time I say the first time, but like I remember when you go back like 10 years ago and there's like a set 5 teams that are like fighting for relegation. There's a set 3 teams that are fighting for the title. League. Whereas kind of recently, you know, like with Newcastle popping out of nowhere, Bournemouth, Villa, Palace now as well. Like there are teams I'm not saying they'll contend for the title, but you know, fighting for European places now. Fighting like they want to win. So I feel like it does make it very.
I mean, look at
entertaining.
Villa. I remember at the start of the season we were cooking them.
Yeah.
Now they're 6th.
Yeah.
And they have the same. They're on the same amount of points as Liverpool, Man United, and Tottenham. So
all it takes is a decent month, and you're chilling.
A decent United is one of them, but we'll get on to that. We got to talk about Liverpool though.
We do.
I already said the stats. Slots will.
That is crazy. I can't believe that, man.
I can't. And 5 losses for Liverpool in the Premier League this season. No goals for Ekitike. In 5. Isak hasn't scored in the Prem. What? Still no goals, no assists.
Yeah.
Salah's been poor.
Yeah,
Konate didn't have a great game. Van Dijk's just there.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna get on to all these guys. Mamardashvili conceding 3 right after beating Real Madrid 1-0.
Yeah.
I think Real Madrid are probably looking at themselves thinking, how the hell did we go there and put up that type of performance, bro?
That's what I'm saying.
But Liverpool, where do we even start, bro?
My thing with Liverpool, and I think we mentioned it earlier, is they seem to have lost all of their energy and their intensity. And I think that starts with the press. So like we were saying before, Salah's never going to press. Ekitike, I feel like he presses here and there, but Isak's definitely not pressing, and Gakpo don't press. So there were even times where the keeper's got it, and I'm seeing Szoboszlai sprinting from send him in. And it's a bit like, you go back to Klopp's era, the whole team is just full energy. That whole midfield is only there to press. It's only there to be box to box, be that engine. And I feel like it is a very drastic change. But then also, I understand having, like, if you don't want your goal scorer to be pressing, then that's fine. But you have to pick who your goal scorer is. Do you want Salah to be your bagsman? Do you want Ekitike to be your bagsman? Like, it's a weird one. Like, I was talking to my dad about this.
Yeah.
Do Liverpool cash out on Salah? Does Salah go? Because in my head...
When? In January or like...
Either in Jan or next year. Because, again, he's I don't want to say he's a liability, because he's not, and this is no disrespect to him, because he's obviously one of the dons, but he is becoming a bit of a... You don't
It's
press,
more of a detriment to have him in the team than it is to not have... Than it is to not have him. I hear it. I think they should cash out on him. But, like... I feel like when people talk about Salah, it's like, no, you can't talk about Salah because he did this last season. Listen, Liverpool are in a transition.
100%.
They need to transition from A to B. And unfortunately, I'm sure no one can see Salah being in the new Liverpool team. You have to transition at one point. You have to let go of your player at some point. I feel like there's a lot of like emotion when it comes to Salah. It's like Gerrard, it's like Trent. You see it in like when they were with Trent. When you've done so much for Liverpool Football Club, it's so hard for them to kind of let it go in terms of 100%. Like the fact that, okay, guys, he's done what he's needed to do, but genuinely, if we want to carry on being a top club and winning Premier Leagues and Champions Leagues, we need to move out. We need to move out of it. And he, I don't think he's in. If you were to tell Liverpool what they look like in a year, 2 years' time, their future plans, I don't think Mohamed Salah is in there. I think they signed Wirtz for a reason. They signed Isak for a reason. They signed players like Frimpong for a reason. Even though I've written off the Frimpong signing, by the way. Yeah, I love that one. But they've signed Wirtz, Ekitike, Isak for a reason. Yeah. Having Salah in the team right now, and especially still trying to cater to Salah, stop it, bro. I'm seeing Dominic, just like Szoboszlai is pressing for 3 people.
Yeah, literally.
He's pressing for 3 people, bro.
And it just doesn't work. And then they get by, especially with a team like City, where they're just gonna pop it around you. It makes no sense.
And bro, they're not gonna be a top team if they do carry on playing like this. Like in this game, Pep outcoached Slot. That's just what it was. He just outclassed him, bro. Pep is a veteran. Slot is still trying to, implement his own tactics and stuff. It's not working, bro.
Yeah. I think going back on what you were saying about Salah, the only difference that I have, or the only thing that I have with him is that he is 33. Yeah. So it's not like he's 27 and he's having like an off season. Yeah. It's like he's just getting older, old, bro. And for someone who relied so heavily on his pace and physicality, it's bound to happen, you know. Come on, man. And it's I think Liverpool just need to accept that maybe he's not going to be that kind of player.
But do you know what it is though? Let me just say something here. Do you know what it is though? I've been saying this about Salah, yeah. For me, personally, I'll be honest, if you take away the goals and assists from last season and the goals and assists from this season, and you look at player for player, I promise you, I don't see much of a difference in Salah last season than Salah this season. Because last season, he wasn't giving you full 90 minutes of amazing football. Yeah. But he would leave with a goal and an assist. Not either one. He was both, bro. Sorry, not all. Both of them. A goal and an assist, yeah. This season, I think he's obviously gone down a bit, but he's doing more or less of the same. Like I'm still seeing putting crosses that he was doing last season, playing the balls that he was doing last season, but he's just not getting the goals and assists. Like,
yeah, I do hear that. I've seen that been brought up before as well.
Bro, he's just not getting you the goals and assists. Like when you're someone that relies so heavily on your goals and on your assists, when you don't get that, you start to see how true and real this person is as a football player.
Yeah, I do agree with that, to be fair. I've always seen Salah as someone who is, and this sounds criminal, but he's better off the ball than he is on the ball. I think if you give Salah as much of the ball as, let's say, Man City gave KDB or someone like that, he doesn't know what he's... Not that he doesn't know what he's doing, but like it doesn't look great. No. He has one of the worst dribble success rates at the moment. And there's times, like, even against Madrid where he's going 1v1, and I'm like, everyone knows you're going to cut in on your left. Like, everyone knows what you're going to do. Whereas if you go back like a few years ago and they're pressing high and he's just like nicking the ball and then finishing.
It's quick. It
works.
His instincts are crazy.
Exactly. Like that like almost like poacher type like vibe that he brings is good. But again, I think it goes back to now that they've got Isak, now that they've put all this money into Ekitike and Isak, that they're kind of debating, do we have to ship Salah wider in order to cater for those guys? Does Salah now have to come in and then we play Frimpong on the overlap? And then it just gets to the point where nothing really happens. You can't really go for a mix of it. It's weird.
It's either Salah in or Salah out. Or I think play Salah, maybe I don't know, man. Maybe like a 4-4-2. I'm seeing 4-4-2s. I'm seeing 3-5-2s. I'm seeing a lot of different things. But the problem is now with a 3-5-2 is if you have Konate, Van Dijk, Robertson playing as left centre back. Yeah. I don't know.
Looks a bit shaky.
I don't know, because Kirkers, I wouldn't trust that guy as a left centre back.
I do hear that.
I'll be honest.
I do hear that. And Robertson has actually played all right this season. I can't lie. He has been good. I do hear that. I think going free at the back, especially, again, I love Van Dijk, but 34, Konate, he has a bit of that donkey gene in him as well, low-key, which is a shame because I do like him, but there was a couple of times against City, especially where like he's just gone to clearing and he's pinged it off with his own play, and all this kind of stuff.
When Doku was 1v1 with Conor Bradley and Conor Bradley was seeing it out, then this guy, like, for the penalty, this guy's just coming in. Why are you coming in and where are you coming from? Like, you just came in and then it hits off him. It's just like he just has them moments, bro. I'll be honest.
Like a lack of composure as well, because if that's Van Dijk in that situation, it's either going straight into the stands or he's taking a touch and he's like actually calming it down a little bit.
Van Dijk ain't been good either.
I'm not saying, look, okay, maybe there's some bias behind it because I love Van Dijk. Yeah,
this guy loves Van Dijk. I don't. And first of all, Van Dijk, don't ever step to Wayne Rooney like that again. Yeah, you wasio. You see the way he tried to chat to Wayne Rooney. My goat. My favourite player ever. This guy mad, bro. Hey, hold that, man. Don't ever talk to Wayne Rooney like that again. But anyways, Van Dijk, he hasn't, bro, come on. He hasn't. Wayne Rooney was right when he's talking about the leadership. Like, you go look around and say, and it's your job to route everyone together. And he's not, I personally don't think he's taking a lot of responsibility.
I do hear that. The only thing I'd defend that with is he's never really been that kind of captain, though. He's one of those where it's the same with like Thiago Silva in my head, where
They
just
play
his
by
just his
example.
presence and his no, because I know what you're gonna say, because I'm not chatting about the aura and all this stuff. I'm saying, especially in a team that was so intense, so
Yeah.
like everyone's slamming into tackles, rushing through, to have someone who's composed and can take a touch on the ball and can slow it down a little bit. I feel like that is what was needed for Liverpool at the time. Whereas now, it doesn't
Step up.
because the team doesn't have the same intensity. It doesn't really
Step up.
like match.
Step
I
up.
guess.
He's not playing well. He's not playing well.
Yeah.
Ball deflected off of him for the second goal, bro. Just put out a foot like that. Like, come on, bro. What's going on? But yeah, Liverpool, I have nothing else to say, man. Same points as United. They even below us. Oh, 5. I can't even speak.
It's
bro.
almost the last thing I'll say is that it is, from an Arsenal fan's point of view, a sigh of relief, because bro, in the summer I was thinking
long day.
long.
Wait, hold on.
long
We didn't even
day.
talk about words though. But I don't even want to talk about
Yeah,
words.
but I think again with Vert, he again no GA cool, but I still think that he's gonna come good. I genuinely
he needs to
I
get
still
some
think he
GA
will.
though. Come on.
I think for the confidence boost,
No,
definitely.
he needs to get something, bro. He needs to have a good performance. In the Premier League, I haven't seen him have a good like.
He hasn't dominated yet.
I don't think dominated because like, okay, yeah, dominated in terms of like, okay, this was Wirtz's game. Like, Wirtz, even if they lose, Wirtz was the one pulling the strings. He was the one creating chances. He hasn't had that in the Premier League yet.
That's true.
I'm seeing hella nutmegs, cute on the ball turns. That's all nice, but you need to have that sort. You need to make a statement for yourself, bro.
I do hear that.
Make a statement for yourself. Like, okay, goals and assists don't come. Do everything outside goals and assists. Then, if you can't handle the physicality, maybe take up different type of spaces. Or like, he needs to use his IQ more.
But this is, I think Liverpool eventually will play him on the left. I think
Left
he'll become,
wing?
I think so.
I mean, he played against Madrid, and he was good.
And he looked all right. I just think, like, him in midfield is, especially in the Prem, where it's so, like, you have to be so big and so physical in order to compete. Like, you look at, like, Newcastle's midfield and even Arsenal's midfield to an extent, where it's just, like, they're just bodies who are there. I feel like Wirtz kind of panics in those kind of situations and doesn't really have the frame for that. Whereas on the wing, I think it could work. I think it could work. But again, we'll see how that goes.
But yeah, 3-0 whitewash for Man City. Liverpool, don't know where they go from here.
Yeah,
they can't afford to lose another game.
I'm excited to see.
We will see because the table should start taking shape soon.
Definitely,
you should start seeing gaps in it soon. Definitely by Christmas, we'll start seeing where every team is. You know. But on to the next game.
Yeah,
we have Tottenham versus Manchester United.
another good game.
Was it a good game? I mean, if you see the result 2-2, you'll think it was a thriller.
Yeah,
bro. Then the first 70, 80 minutes. Oh my word, it wasn't great.
it was a good game for an Arsenal fan to watch. I can't lie.
2-2 in Buemo, play of the month. I love that bold man. Oh, I love him. I love that guy, bro. He's just you know when you just have like a player that's just efficient, bro. He don't need 5 chances to score. He doesn't need to even run the game for 90 minutes. Just score a goal, bro.
Yeah, literally.
And that's what we needed. People were saying he reminds them of like Salah, how Salah is or how Salah used to be in terms of like what I was saying, without the goal and assist, maybe he's not doing much, but the efficiency is there.
Exactly. Yeah.
And bro, I'll take that, bro, because right now, and we have Cunha to do the drop of the shoulders and the nice little tricks, even though he hasn't really impressed me that much. But we have Cunha to do that. We have Ahmad, but we need a steady goal scorer.
Yeah.
We haven't had
100%.
a steady goal scorer. I can't tell you the last time we had a consistent
That's a good
for a
question,
season.
Who would it be?
Maybe Cavani.
Yeah, and even that wasn't
Crazy
goals.
crazy.
Yeah.
I was thinking Rashford, but Rashford, when he scored 30 goals for the first half of the season, he wasn't. I don't even know how to explain that Rashford season. He banged from like just before the World Cup and 2-3 months after. From when we won like the Carabao Cup, he declined, bro.
Yeah.
So I'm talking about consistent. If he can do this for the whole season, why can't he get 15 goals this season? Why can't he get 20 goals this season? Someone has to get it.
And if he does, then that's a brilliant signing for you guys. Like quality. I think 15 is big time.
That's good, bro. But yeah, it was an amazing header from him.
Yeah.
Just cushioned it into the goal.
Terrible defending from Tottenham.
Terrible, horrible.
He's like good header, but come on, man, gotta be fighting for
Yeah,
those.
you get Ahmad had time on the ball, just clipped it up, and it was a goal.
Didn't even jump.
He's just he didn't even jump,
there, bro.
And he's not tall.
That's what I mean.
But yeah, and then for the next 80 minutes, I just don't know what I was watching.
It was not.
And
great.
then I think a lot of things went against us in terms of not like the referee or anything, but just in terms of like Sesko got injured, so we had to play the last, I think, 10 minutes with 10 men. Maguire got injured, he had to come off. Dorgu was on the yellow card, so Dallo had to come on. When Dallo came on, I said, yeah, wrap it up. Dallo's the one player I really dislike in this team.
I think you mentioned that last week.
He makes me. I didn't want to say I hate him. I really dislike him, and I saw that him and Ruben Amorim are related or something.
Really?
I saw that on Twitter. I don't know if it's a lie, but listen, I don't know. Maybe it's just Portuguese. This being a bit racist. I don't know, man. But yeah. We could see that first goal by Tell, which was actually a great goal.
Great turn.
Great touch, turn.
And good subs from Thomas Frank as well.
Did you see people booing the
Xavi
Simmons? I mean, Xavi Simmons, he was actually the only one that was kind of moving a bit. Like, he was actually getting on the ball, going forward. But obviously, again, he's not really impressed.
Yeah, he hasn't, like, stamped his name.
Yeah. And then the second goal, Richarlison, that one pissed me off.
Right, we need to talk about this, right? Let me I'll take the spotlight for a sec. This guy, right, a couple things, right? Number one, I don't want to say he's shameless.
Nah, he's the most shameless player I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah, this is the thing, because I don't want to be hated on all these players, right?
Yeah.
Because there's always the argument of like, oh, but you couldn't do any better, and like if you were in the Prem, then you'd do the same. And yeah, I would. Like if I scored in the Prem, I'm going nuts. But the guy scores and celebrates like he's like a club captain, like he's like never scored a goal in his life. Yeah. To take off your shirt after what's happened previously as well, because he has a track record of this. Like, this isn't like a one-off thing. Like, he has a track record. And the funniest thing is, I asked one of my mates the other day, he's still got that tattoo on his back. Yes,
I'm sure Neymar told him to take that off.
Crazy.
I'm sure Neymar told him to take that off.
That tattoo.
Why is that tattoo still there?
Might be the worst thing ever done in football.
Yeah,
like to like R9, I hear. Dino, I hear.
No.
Even like someone like Pele, cool. To have someone who you've played with, and he's what, 6 years older than him, 7, like something like that older than him, is criminal. And I understand like the impact that Neymar has, and Neymar is that guy, but that is awful, man.
Wait, who's on his back?
I want to say,
does he have himself on his back?
I think he did, yeah. But I think he got rid of him and put someone. Let's Google it, because in my head it was R9, him, and Neymar, and then I think he got rid of himself and swapped it for Dino or something like that.
First of all, you should never have 3 men on your back. Let's just get that right. Tattooed on your back. Never in your life.
But not only 3 guys, but one of them's you. One of them's you. What is he doing?
Him, it is him. Is that not him in the middle?
Yeah.
He's the R9.
Yeah, that's
R9, him, and Neymar. Oh, God, this is good, bro.
Oh, man. That tattoo.
Oh, it's not even the Mount Rushmore. It's 3 people.
Yeah.
This guy, bro. He's so backwards, bro. And he did the same thing against Tottenham, against Liverpool, like, 2 seasons ago?
Yeah.
But yeah, Man United managed to get back in the game. The lit header.
It was a really good header as well.
I'm liking the lit, I'll be honest. I think I said it before. I like the lit a lot. Like, he's not the fastest. He's not the strongest, but I think his IQ helps him a lot.
He's a clampsman as well.
Yeah, he's physical. Like, he's the one that, as a striker, if you're going up against him, probably him and Maguire as well, like, they will put you, you'll have to test them physically, and they will put you through it. You might spin them because they're not fast. If you get past them, fairs. But if they're holding on to you, and like aerial battles, it's a long day.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Delit made it 2-2, great determination. 5 games unbeaten for United. Yeah. United's trying that guy that's cutting his hair. Yeah. He's having a mare, bro. He should have said 5 unbeaten.
Yeah, 5 unbeaten is way more challenging. Three in a row. Cool. Okay, even that is a struggle. But
5 wins. He's never cutting his hair.
Yeah,
he's never cutting his hair. But there are some players I want to talk about for United. Sesko.
Yeah.
I do like him. I still like him. But for me, he's very low on confidence right now.
100%.
Like, I remember that tackle that Van der Ven did on Sesko reminds me of last season with Declan Rice, that he did it to Rasmus Højlund at Old Trafford.
Yeah, I remember that.
And them type of tackles, of course, the praise to the player that runs back, tackles, well done. But that's a striker that's low on confidence.
Yeah,
any striker that has confidence in them is just hitting it, bro. And like it, and Sesko had time. Like, I think he took a touch as well. He should just hit it. Like, even if you're gonna take that touch, you need to be quick with that. Like, you're playing in the Premier League. You have Van de Ven behind you. This is the fast sense, man. You just saw what he did against Copenhagen.
What a goal, bro!
That was a great goal.
That was crazy.
Get the shot off. Same thing with Rasmus Højlund when he was low on confidence, and and now he's injured. I don't know about him, man. The verdict is still out. People have counted him out. Troy Deeney called him a giraffe. Gary Neville said that he's not it. Well, what do you think about Sesko?
I think he. Okay, not to plug. I've been plugging my stuff like all the time recently. Shadow striker. There's a video coming soon about headache strikers. Yeah, I think he's in that category. Big, quick. He's got all like the fundamentals, like physically, of being a horror striker. Like for defenders, an absolute nightmare striker. I agree with the confidence. I think, obviously, it's a weird one because if you were losing those games, then it kind of makes sense. It's like, you can throw whatever reasons for, but you guys are in good form at the moment.
Yeah.
And he's still looking a little bit shaky. But I do think as well, we're forgetting that he is still young. He is still his first 2 months in the Prem. And for a team with such high expectations, I feel like you just need to give him a bit of time. I don't think he looks better than Højlund looked.
Yeah, definitely.
And he looks better than some of the other strikers that you've had like recently. Yeah. So
I also do think the fact that Ruben Amorim chops and changes him out of the team as well, it doesn't help. Like,
100%.
You need to give him a consistent run of games. Ruben Amorim, he's always. That's one thing that frustrates me is that he still is like I don't think he knows his best. I still don't think he knows his best 11. Well, I do, but I feel like instead of tweaking tactics to suit the opponent or to suit whatever opponent they're going up against, he changes players. You know what I'm saying? So like for this game, he had Cunha up top with Ahmad in a 10 and Mbeumo. But like the last game, he had Sesko up top with Cunha and like it's not really. No one really knows kind of where they're gonna play.
Yeah.
And they're gonna have, and they're like someone like Cunha is learning how to play like as like a false nine and also as a 10.
Yeah, which can be confusing, especially for a new team as well. Like to go 1 week playing as one of the 10s, two striker, and then just chopping and changing. It is difficult.
And yeah, you got Ahmad right wing back playing as a 10. I think he played as a 10 this game, and I think it was, I want to say Mazraoui and Dorgu that were playing as like the wing backs, which I don't mind because I do like Mazraoui a lot. Yeah, it was Mazraoui and Dorgu. Oh, it was in Bremer as a striker, sorry, but even then,
yeah,
up and down. So but yeah, it's just the chopping and changing is a bit too much for me.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Like it was only the Brighton and Nottingham Forest game was the first game where he played the exact same starting lineup since he started at United. So every other game he's changed at least one player.
Yeah.
Or one position. Like it's too much. But saying that, he has gone 5 games unbeaten.
He's doing all right. Yeah. Didn't expect that at all from Almiron. Did he actually?
He got manager of the month, bro. Why not?
Big up Almiron, man.
Why not, man? It was probably between him and Arteta, innit?
Yeah,
but I guess it was just because Liverpool, Ryan, so they're big games. But yeah, Tottenham though, they don't look great.
They don't. They don't.
Anyway,
they don't.
They're what? Where are they in the league? Fifth. Yeah, they're 5th. I think for Tottenham, it's just boring. Like it's very stale when it comes to
it. It is a little bit, yeah.
Their attack is not great.
Yeah, the attack isn't brilliant. I think their defense is solid. They've got but again, the thing that I've always said about Tottenham is their starting 11 looks good. As soon as they get a couple of injuries, who are they subbing then? Like who's doing that? And that's the beauty of, you know, Man City squad being so deep or Arsenal squad being so deep, is that, you know, we can get away with having a star player like being injured and stuff like that. I think I don't know. I don't really know with Tottenham. They are a bit of a difficult one because I see signs where, you know, like I like Odegaard, I like Kudus obviously, and I like the signing of Paulinho just to like shore up the midfield a little bit. But I do agree that there is an element of like,
just
should we doing more? Yeah. Should we doing more? They have so much creative talent around that
I think it's their attack. I don't like their attack at all. Kolo Muani doesn't move me.
Yeah, not really.
Brennan Johnson doesn't move me. Only Kudus moves me. And I do like Xavi Simons. Yeah. Those are the only 2 that I'm like. And Kulusevski, when he comes back, I don't really rate James Maddison that highly, personally. But Kulusevski, Xavi Simons and Kudus, you find something in there.
Oh, definitely.
Then you can work. Like,
I do like Kulusevski a lot. I haven't seen him in ages as well. I feel like he was
boy. But yeah, that's the Tottenham and United game. Very close in the league. Both on the same points. Yeah, literally both on the same points. Tottenham just above in goal difference. But yeah, we'll see how they get on. United obviously 5 games unbeaten. I want to talk about my goalkeeper actually because I really love him.
I think he's done well. Him. I think he has done well.
Like he's made 2 saves. He made 2 saves in that game. That I'm like, oh yeah, by India, no, that's going in the net. That's going in the net if Onana was in goal, bro. Yeah. And just having that calm presence is just great. Like the 2 goals he conceded, Tell's one was a banger, and you know, Richarlison's one was literally, it didn't even make sense because he barely got a flick on it. He's shameless. He's shameless, man. But yeah, we'll see how they get on, and Tottenham as well. But yeah, now we have, well, this is you, man.
I'll take this.
This is you, man. I'm pretend I'm a Sunderland fan right now, so I'm gonna talk as a Sunderland fan.
Say no more. Cool. Sunderland 2, Arsenal 2. Look, again, this is the first time I've been on this podcast and we haven't won a game. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a fact. If I'm being honest, I went into the game already thinking this was probably going to be our toughest
definitely.
game. Sunderland have been in ridiculous form. We've been screaming their praises on the show already, just because no one expected it at all, and they put up a big fight against us. I think. Well, I'll start with the starting lineup. I think this game, to me, proved the importance of Gyökeres in our team. Can I be wrong? I think having Marino there, and again, I like Marino, but I like him more as a extra body in the box from midfield.
Yeah.
I don't really like him up top. And I feel like, I'm not saying Gyökeres will come and score all the goals and stuff, but like I've been saying, it's just another threat, another person to watch out for, as Marino isn't quite that threat. A couple of great goals from Sunderland. So Ballard's goal, not the best defending from us, but what a finish! I can't lie. Like,
what a
roofed
finish!
it,
I mean,
slapped
you can't expect a centre back to just be running in on goal like that.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like
it
just slapped in
one
the
of those things.
Wow.
But credit to Sunderland, they parked that bus and we had nothing. We had no tricks up our sleeve. We had just, we were playing. I don't want to say stale, but there was almost
just back and forth, like to
yeah,
side
there
to
just
side.
wasn't a lot going on, and they did really well to defend. They stopped so many of our crosses.
That's why I feel like they messed up though. I feel like they should have carried on with the same kind of pace they were going. Like when you get a goal and you just sit back and it's still the first half. And the second half, Arsenal came out and they were much better. Like you guys had a lot more intensity, and you just knew an Arsenal goal was coming. So when you park the bus like that, it's like you're kind of inviting the pressure. Keep on it, like.
Yeah, I do hear that.
Two.
I think it is a difficult one, especially when you're playing against like one of the big boys. Is that you can't sit back for the whole time. But then I agreed with doing it until half time because going with the lead, obviously. But yeah, I feel like, especially in the second half, it did look like we were bound to score. Saka, just a good finish. Standard stuff, really.
You didn't really have a good game.
He didn't have the best of games, but that's the thing.
Right.
It's a tricky, and this is I don't want to rant on about someone who didn't even play, but having someone like Gyökeres there means that I don't think Saka gets double, triple team like how we did in that game, because they dealt with him really, really well. I mean, they stopped the cutting from inside, they stopped the going down the line, like they just they did everything that they could. And it had to take a banging Trossard goal.
Yeah, that was a finish.
Which was a good finish. And it was weird because I can't lie, during the game I was kind of screwed and I was a bit like, oh, come on, man, like, what are you doing? But
he has that in him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I do forget sometimes that he's got that technique, he's got that finish in him. But then, I don't know, it got to maybe like 85th and I was thinking, okay, this is looking all right. We're chilling. Just we'll defend a bit. But that's one of the first times this year I've seen us on the back foot for quite a while. Like we were, like the last kind of, when it got to added time, Sunderland pinned us all the way back. And
you went to a back five.
Yeah, we literally had to sub off one of our attackers. And I can't lie, I can't really argue with the goal as well. It's a great finish from Robbie, man.
What was going on though in that?
I don't know. I don't know.
And people are blaming Raya. I don't know who to blame. People are blaming Gabriel. I really don't. I just don't know what was going on.
From what I saw, I think maybe because again we're forgetting that Robbie is a unit, man. Like we saw this when he was holding up the Chelsea. Defense for 20 minutes and bro, the guy is big, and Gabriel tried. I mean, he's going in head first, but the finish was crazy though. I can't lie, to go by seat.
Yeah, it just didn't even make sense. Like, it
baffled me.
And you have to be careful because of high foot and everything.
Exactly, but yeah, I mean, it was one of those where like I feel like we dominated in the second half. But based on our first half performance, and credit to Sunderland, I think it's a fair result, if I'm honest. I think
it is.
I think we weren't excellent. We could have done a lot better, and Sunderland were very good at their jobs. I don't think they played incredibly either, but they kept our big players very quiet, and it had
They
to
can
take
go against any team, bro.
100%,
Any team.
100%.
It doesn't matter who you are. They can go against any team, and they're very, very good. I do have a question though. You know, there was a lot of talk about the clean sheets and Arsenal not conceding, Chelsea's record, and whatnot.
Yeah.
I just got asked, you know, because you know it wouldn't be a good pod if we didn't ask the Arsenal
of
fans.
course.
Do you guys think you're gonna break Chelsea's? Well, do you think you're gonna break Chelsea's 15-goal record?
Not to be boring, I don't think we will. Can I be real? I know we're not gonna get all the
At any
views
point,
now.
did you think?
No, if I'm honest, no.
Swear.
Like, look, we do have a brilliant defense, but we were bound to have games like this. And again, I think the beauty of having a great defense is that, well, obviously we don't concede as many, but it means that rather than a game like the Sunderland game being like 4-2 Sunderland, we managed to get the point.
Yeah.
So I still think that there are positives in there. Because I remember, like, even in the game, commentators were saying, like, oh, Arsenal now looking shaky. Is this now, like, the end of their good defence? And I'm just like, bro, it's
crazy.
one game. Like,
crazy.
like, it doesn't change anything. I can't lie. Like, it's just one of them ones. I don't think we will beat it. I think we'll get... I mean, 15 is crazy. In my head, I'm going to say, like, 20.
Yeah, I think
23.
20,
yeah, like, something like that. Which I'd still be really impressed with. Like, again,
I mean,
especially
as
if
long
we
as
win
you
the
win,
league.
as long as you win the league,
then
innit?
we're calm. But yeah, again, there was nothing about that game that had me like scared or like nervous. I think
So
it was just
it's
more,
just a blip.
Yeah, it was just one of those where, like, you know,
It was
it
bound to happen.
happens. It was a good game, and Sunderland played really well. It's not like we were super poor and got dominated. We could have done better. I think it's one of those ones.
So what is this? Is this the blueprint to play against Arsenal then? To kind of long balls and have the ball in the air, or do you just need? Because Sunderland are a team that compete with you physically.
Yeah.
And like, for example, like a Brentford play like the way Sunderland play, with the long balls, the long throws, the set pieces. Is the key to play Arsenal to use Arsenal's strengths as their weakness, if that makes sense?
I do hear what you mean. I remember when we signed all of our squad depth and stuff like that. So people were talking about how we signed players like Gyökeres, players like Zubamendi, players like Madueke to play against the low block. So the idea that we'd be dominating the ball and that no one's going to press us because they'll be too scared of us, kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I felt like there have been a couple of times where we do start getting pressed and it's a bit like, oh, okay, that's kind of scary, because there is an element of committing so many bodies forward. I mean, you have Calafiori basically playing as a 10. You got Timber, who's winger slash 10 slash wherever. So it makes sense to press us. But then the trouble is that if you take that risk, we can punish you on it. So I think if you've got the energy for it, and I think that's the big thing about it, was the energy that Sunderland had.
But yeah, Arsenal still 4 points clear.
Yeah.
Still win the league.
Again, I'm not going to say it because I'm
poor,
feeling this. I know it's poor. I know
poor,
we're not going to get the views, but I'm not being that guy who's saying, we're going to win the league. I'm not ending up like Ty from AFTV, which is something else I'm going to bring up, because what is he doing? Bro, right. Arsenal Fan TV, eventually I'm going to make a video. We're going to make a video on it. Because just it blows my mind, like the lore behind it, and just like some of the people, they just blow my mind. Like, there's a clip circulating of Ty from AFTV, who, if you don't know, you've been living under a rock. But
literally,
if you don't, this guy's Mr. Arsenal. The guy has Arsenal headphones, Arsenal jacket, Arsenal underwear, probably Arsenal everything. Yeah. And he's travelled all the way to Sunderland, drawn 2-2, and obviously the fans are giving him beans, yeah. this guy's getting dragged out by security because he's just vexed. And I'm just like, why are you getting so annoyed? Like, this is why Arsenal fans have such a bad reputation at
That's
the
true.
moment. It just, like, again, look, I say this every time that, like, we were in the trenches, yeah, but Sunderland were, oh my God, they were trenches of trenches. They were, like, we've seen Sunderland till I die. They were absolutely finished at one point, and the fact that they're even in the Prem right now is crazy. They're obviously trying to banter you. What are you doing? Like, why are you getting so rubbed? Why?
But he's so easily rattled, though. I think that's just his character.
Completely.
He's just so easily rattled. But it's just like, and the thing is, like, the Sunderland fans, when you rattle someone and you actually make them angry, and you're recording them and you put it online, of course people are gonna eat it up.
Yeah.
I even saw it on Shadeborough and stuff. I'm just like, what's going on, bro? It's just so, like, FTV is funny, man. They got some characters, bro, and they're not funny in a good way.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
They got some characters, bro, and there's a lot of stuff there. But
we need to analyze those guys, man, because
we'll be racking our brains.
Oh, my days.
But anyways, moving on. We're going to talk about Chelsea versus Wolves. These other games we'll just kind of gloss over, you know. Chelsea versus, well, listen, even Chelsea fans are probably like, hey, standard win, man.
Yeah. First
half, 0-0, weren't really that great. Second half showed quality, 3-0. Pedro Neto and Gusto.
Yeah.
Deserved win. I mean, Garnacho has, 4 GA in his last 4 games. He was great that game. I don't personally rate Garnacho, not because he left United or anything. Even when he was at United, I didn't rate him that much.
Yeah, I was never too keen on him, to be fair.
He's not going to be... He's all right, man. He's going to do good against the Wolves and them. He's not going to be a flipping superstar. Like, he's not going to be a mad player. But he will get you a decent, whatever you think is decent amount of GA.
Yeah, I agree, to be fair. I think something that I didn't really clock about his game until he went to Chelsea is he wins a lot of fouls.
Yeah, he does.
People love to try and smash into that guy, man. And I don't know whether it's the trim or the attitude, but like they just want to break his legs, which is actually kind of a superpower.
Yeah,
just to be able
like
to.
Grealish has that.
Exactly,
Grealish is the
just
best.
that kind of vibe. But he has looked strong over the past, I'd say, like a month or so. Like, he's not afraid to take on his man. He seems to be a lot more confident.
He's getting more confidence,
And yeah, I mean, what, two assists? Did he get 2 assists?
I think it was 2 assists.
But yeah, he did look strong. The other player I was going to say as well is I really like Estevar. Oh,
he's great.
Off the bench especially. Just like, he is not the guy who you want to go up against as a fullback when you're tired. And I don't know, it's nice. I mean, there were people saying like, oh, he's the next Pele and all this stuff, and you know, allow that. Like, we're not doing that. But he looks good. He looks a lot better than I thought he'd be. I thought he'd take a lot longer to kind of
he's doing well.
Transition, but he's
doing well.
solid.
He's looking more polished than I thought, But yeah, it was a great game from Chelsea. I mean, Wolves at home, they haven't won. I don't know where they're gonna find their win.
Wolves, man.
They're bad. They're just a bad team right now.
Are they? This might be a bit early to say. Where are they ranking in like the worst? They might be one of the worst Prem teams I've ever seen. You know, like, and I'm not even joking. Like, they have, in terms of
being an established Premier League team in a season, we've seen teams come up from the Premier League and do better than this.
100%. I mean, we're seeing it right now.
Yeah, we're seeing it right now.
Like, it's
Luton weren't this bad when they came 2 seasons ago.
100%.
Or last season 100%. Was it?
Yeah.
They weren't this bad. Like, Burnley were bad, but they got no wins.
Yeah.
They're on. And it's like,
wins 3 months in.
It's a thing where, like, even if they get a win, they'll still be last, bro.
Yeah.
7 points gap between 19th and 20th.
And then look at the gap between 19th and 12th.
Yeah, bro.
Like, there's literally like 6 points between it, and they're already in a relegation battle with themselves, basically, at this point. It's just, I don't know, man.
Wow, Forest are 19th. Flipping it.
Yeah, I know, they're looking poor, man. We'll get onto them though.
But yeah, Chelsea, well done. Wolves, love.
Long day.
Next game, Aston Villa versus Bournemouth. 4-0 to Aston Villa. Buendia scoring a very good free kick.
Yeah, was nice.
Great
was
up and over the wall. Onana, Ross Barkley and Malin.
Mm.
I mean, I would say standard win, but this shouldn't have been a standard win because Bournemouth are a great team.
Yeah, they've been flying recently.
Bournemouth going into this were like, I think they were in the top 4 or something. They were flying. But Villa's form, I mean, they turned it around, bro.
Yeah.
They turned it around.
I mean, I don't know whether you were saying this before where we were filming, but we were rubbing them out.
Yeah,
First couple of weeks.
What?
We were absolutely
cooking
rubbing
them, bro.
And it's like they've just flipped a switch. But it's weird because they don't have a specific like style of play still. But it just seems like all their players are turning up now. Like Morgan Rogers looked good in that game.
Except for Ollie Watkins. He's the only one.
Ollie Watkins is still looking a bit quiet, but it's good to see Onana get his first goal. I really do like Onana. Buendia's kind of come out of nowhere as well. Yeah. He kind of reminds me of Lanzini, like that type of player, where like he's nice, he's techie. He'll have a few games a season where he'll do something nuts, but he's not like
a consistent.
He's not consistently amazing. But I feel like this season he has actually looked pretty decent. To be fair,
and that free kick was just quality showing there. And fair play to Aston Villa. Emery's turned around. Yeah, they're definitely going for Europe. And yeah, what about Bournemouth? I think it's more of a, this is the Premier League.
Yeah, bad day at the office.
This can still happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can play well, then get popped 4-0.
That's what I mean.
They'll be back at it though.
No, 100%. This isn't a damper on their season at all. It happens. And this is the thing. We keep forgetting that we are talking about Bournemouth.
Yeah.
Like their expectations are high because they had a really good start to the season. Yeah. But
it is Bournemouth. I don't expect them to get. If they don't get top 4 and they get like 6th, I'm not gonna be like, oh my days.
Yeah, that's still an incredible season in my head. Like, and it's bound to happen.
Yeah. Next game, Brentford 3, Newcastle 1. I mean, listen. Harvey Barnes scored the first goal in the first half.
Which was a great goal as well.
Great goal.
Fair, took it really well.
Then the second half, Kevin Schade and Eagle Thiago. Wow.
Doing his thing, man.
What a striker.
He looks really good.
What a striker.
Because that's the thing, I thought, after the Man United game was when I properly started looking at him and was thinking, oh, okay. But he's kept going. I mean, he's on 8 goals this season.
Second highest goal scorer. From Haaland. Yeah.
And he looks good because again, big, physical, good target man almost, but then can spin his man. And he's just another one where the goals that he's scoring are not crazy. It's not
penalties here and there.
But that's what I want from my striker. I want a striker that just scores. I don't care about the goals.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean?
I mean, Brentford was won against Liverpool, United, and Newcastle at home. They are great. They are great. Did they play Man City?
Off the top of my head,
I can't remember.
Yes.
I want to say they have played, but.
And I think it was a 1-0 win or something really underwhelming.
Yeah, Man City won 1-0. Yeah, it was Haaland. They've beat West Ham. Beat Liverpool. Drew to Chelsea at home,
which is not what I expected at all. That Wolves, I kind of expected them to be poor. Brentford was very close to Wolves in my head of they've gotten rid of their 2 best players, 3 best players, including Norgard. Manager's gone. They've got. I swear Keith Andrews is it their set piece coach or something like that?
This is his first
I don't
job.
Know where they got him?
This is first managerial job, bro.
He is doing bits for them,
but he's just recognized the strengths and he's maximizing it.
100%.
Brentford can't get better than this, in my opinion. In terms of they're not going to come out and play fantastic football.
No.
Half the time the ball's going to be in the air. And a lot of the time the ball might be in the back of your net, bro, because just take it down, move the ball, crosses into the box, the long throws. They're playing great. And on the other hand, Newcastle are not.
Yeah.
I mean, Newcastle are.
It's 2 losses in a row, isn't it?
Yeah. They're in the bottom half, 14th. -3 goal difference. They've only won 3 games this season.
I think part of it was bound to happen because of Champions League football. And that's not me excusing their bad performances, but I think they wanted to prioritise Champions League.
I'm pretty sure they're in the top 8 for Champions League. They're doing really well in the Champions League.
That's what I'm saying.
And the league, they're just falling apart.
I think once they get knocked out, though, which, eventually will happen, I think then they'll concentrate on the league and it'll become a bit more of a, okay, maybe they'll get Europe or something. But yeah, recently just not been great. And they've been kind of, they're not, the goals that they conceded were from their mistakes as well. Like 2 of them especially. I mean, penalty, is what it is. But I remember the 3rd goal could have easily been defended and didn't. And it's just a bit like, they just looked a bit shaky. It wasn't just like, Brentford just bopped them out the park. It was like...
And they got a red card.
Yeah.
Which was not good.
Which is not great.
Damn Burn.
Mate,
what you doing? What you doing? Next game, Everton 2, Fulham 0.
Yeah.
I mean, 2-0 to Everton. They're doing well. They're, mid-table-ish. They're gonna finish around there, in my opinion.
Yeah, I agree.
Fulham, on the other hand, they're not having a good season.
Yeah, they're not at all. It's been a few times now that we've spoken about them and we don't really have a lot to say. It's just very meh.
When they're good, but most of the time, they're not great. But yeah, Everton, you have anything to say?
Yeah, I do have one fun fact. So there were 3 disallowed goals in this game. Yeah. Can you name... Right, I did a bit of research, right? And I can't lie, I was looking for a long time and there is no data on this. So this might be wrong. Yeah. But from what I found, do you remember the game with the most disallowed goals in the Prem?
Most?
Yeah, it was recent, like last couple of years.
Most disallowed goals. From one team or both teams?
From both teams.
Why does Tottenham come into mind? Was it a Tottenham game? Was Tottenham playing? Tottenham come into mind, and I know which game it is. I know which game it is.
You'll kick yourself because it's quite a big game. Quite a big game. Not like a huge game, but like it's a game that I remember quite a lot, just because of what actually happened in the game.
Was it Tottenham versus Chelsea? Yes, the 4-1.
Yep.
Yes.
Tottenham versus Chelsea. Ooh.
Eric Dyer's goal got disallowed.
Yeah.
What happened? Oh.
You guys didn't see that. Sorry, I saw the low battery thing come up. I was
like, the Eric Dyer scored disallowed goal. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. But this is the one where Udogie gets sent off.
Yeah, that one.
Romero gets sent off.
And Caicedo scored a disallowed one as well.
Yeah.
I think, Sterling scored. Yeah, I remember that.
Because they just kept playing that stupid high line and it just turned like
How many disallowed goals was in there?
5 disallowed goals in a game. The next closest I could find was 3, and I can't remember the game, if I'm being real. It would have been something from like 2016 or something like that. But...
Tottenham came into because that stupid Ange ball.
Yeah.
And people were praising him for doing that. I was thinking, what is going on? But yeah.
The only other thing I'd say is Shrewsbury Hall had a really good game. And I've always been a bit hit and miss with him because I know that he's got tech and I liked him when he was at Leicester. Mm-hmm. But then went to Chelsea, played 0 minutes. And I forgot about the guy. I remember I got him confused with Brownhill from Burnley. I don't know why, but I don't know. But yeah, had a really good game actually. I like him in the 10, and I like that front 3. I'm not a huge fan of Barry. I feel like he might come good, but he's just a bit. But he's again still young. Yeah. But that midfield of Shrewsbury Hall, Grealish,
Idrissa Gueye and Michael Keane made it 2-0, so well done for them. The Hill Dickinson Stadium. What a name, by the way. Flipping heck. West Ham 3, Burnley 2. West Ham back-to-back wins finally.
Yeah. Again, not the most convincing though.
No, because Burnley nearly got back in it.
Nearly got back and went 1-0 up.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a, I don't know. I mean, good to see Callum Wilson scoring again. It's been a hot minute since I've seen that guy have a decent game, if I'm being real. And I like Callum Wilson a lot, man.
Yeah.
I remember him back at Bournemouth. He was naughty. Souček, he always seems to score just the roguest goals. Like this one came off like his stomach and went in. And
doesn't even make sense.
It's a very West Ham vibe. I can't lie. Like just bit scrappy, bit like, you know, whatever. But wins a win kind of vibe.
And then Kyle Walker-Peters, that was his first goal for West Ham.
Yeah, just a tap in. Again, just this one again was more, there were a few goalkeeper mistakes. I feel like with the Walker-Peters goal, you got to be tipping that further.
Yeah.
Or trying to catch that. I mean, like if you're planting it there, then it's just bound to go in. So I think, yeah, pros, positives, win for West Ham, but again, just like not the most convincing, especially with the quality of squad that they've got and some of the players that they've got. I just feel like you're at home to Burnley, you should be bopping them.
But Burnley, they held their own, man. Next game we have is Nottingham Forest versus Leeds. 3-1 win to Forest. Sean Dyche's first home win, I believe, in the Premier League for Nottingham Forest. Well, not much to say about this one. Morgan Gibbs-White got his goal. Elliot Anderson, great player, man.
Yeah, I do like him a lot.
Great player.
I remember like a couple, maybe last year, I thought people were overrating him a little bit. I think it was more because Forest were doing well, therefore they thought that Anderson was doing well. But I think now, this season when they're not doing as great, I almost see how important he is and how much better he is than a lot of the players around him. The other thing I'd say is Amari Hutchinson. I was baffled, if I'm being honest, that Ipswich sold him. Well, sorry, that Forest bought him for, it was like, what, 38 mil, 37 mil?
Mil.
I was a bit like, whoa, okay. And he hasn't had the best start, but off the bench, he looked really good. I can't lie. He's
a good player. Like, he's a decent player. I just think the price tag was...
Yeah, the price tag's crazy.
Ipswich as well, like, you didn't really need to overpay the relegated, bro. You didn't really need to pay 40 million for him. But they did. And the last game we have is Crystal Palace and Brighton. 0-0. Not much to say. This game is always a draw, by the way.
Yeah, actually it is.
Recently
It's been 0-0s as well.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, I feel like over...
I swear it's supposed to be a derby or something.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a big game. But I think it's in recent times as well. It's a very tactical game now. Like you got like Brighton have always got a trick up their sleeve. They've always got some sort of system. And Palace's new system or like recent system. I feel like it could be a good game, but then it can very easily be just like a standoff and then one of them ones. So I wasn't expecting anything big from that game, if I'm honest, and I didn't really pay attention to it, if I'm honest.
But those are all the games for this game week. Before international break. Table, obviously Arsenal's first, Man City, Chelsea's third, there's Sunderland in fourth, Spurs in fifth, Aston Villa sixth, United seventh. Wow. Then Liverpool eighth. He's
Bournemouth
ninth.
He's loving it.
Palace, Brighton, Brentford, Everton, Newcastle, Fulham, Leeds, Burnley, West Ham, Forest, and Wolves. That takes up your Premier League after 11 games. But we still have to do team of the week.
Yes.
So should I go first?
Yeah, you go first.
I'll go first, man. In goal, I struggled to do my team of the week. I actually trusted it. I had Emi Martinez in goal because he saved I was trying to look for any other goalkeeper. No, not really. Shout out to my boy Lamens though. You know what I'm saying? But he did concede 2 in it.
Yeah, happens.
But Martinez clean sheet, saved the penalty. Go on. Left back, I had Gusto. at left back.
I held that.
Scored his first goal for Chelsea. I know he's a right back, but I put him as left back today. Defenders, centre backs, Ballard, man. Yeah. You just have to. He got a goal. I didn't even know he got an assist as well. He got a goal and an assist.
Yeah.
And that block at the end, we didn't even talk about it. That crazy block at the end.
Also,
have to put him in there.
Former Arsenal Academy player.
Yeah, I saw that.
Which I did not know.
And I also put Delit, man.
Yeah.
Delit, my guy. Equaliser right at the end. He actually had a good game as well. Right back, I put Kyle Walker-Peters. Because he's more of like a... He's more of like a wing back kind of. Well, not a wing back. He's a full back, but he's more attacking as well. He can get up the pitch as well. So scored his first goal for West Ham. So Kyle Walker-Peters in there for me. My two at the base is that you can put like a double pivot kind of. I put Nico Gonzalez and Elliot Anderson for me. Yeah. Nico Gonzalez reminded me of Rodri. I think that performance was amazing.
It was monster, I can't lie.
And Elliot Anderson, again, he had a great performance against Leeds as well. And in the 10 was kind of tough for me, you know.
Yeah, same, I struggled.
I actually put Buendia there, you know, because apart from the free kick, he actually had a good game. Like, he was dictating the game, like, creating chances as well. And the free kick just, like, literally up and over the wall. It's so hard to do them type of free kicks as well.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, side-footed.
Like, the technique is crazy. Left wing, have to put Doku. Yeah, you can't have anyone else.
Player of the week, arguably. Yeah.
Bro, player of the week, yeah. Right wing, I was going to put in Bomo, but then I put Thiago. I just had to put him there, man. Maybe you can make that like a 4-4-2. And then Haaland as well. As my striker. Yeah.
That's a good team, man. That's a good team. Mine's a little bit different, but kind of similar spine, I'd say. So I've gone for Martinez in goal as well for exactly the same reasons. Penalty save, there wasn't a ton of other keepers. Right back, I've gone for Coyote off of Brentford. Got an assist from a long throw, which I think is cool, and that's just funny. But I really like him.
He's
like
powerful,
big, physical, clampsman, like a perfect player for that team, like for that system as well. Just like, and got an engine on him. Centre backs, I go on Ballard, obviously, just great performance. And I went for Fofana. I was kind of struggling with other centre backs, but he looked good. He did look really good. And I know it's against Wolves, but again, it's nice to see him like back to that almost that Leicester version of him, where it's like just left back, I've gone O'Reilly, locked up Salah for days. Had a few shots on goal as well, created some good chances. Just looks like a proper player. I can't lie, just good guy. Midfield three, I've gone Nico Gonzalez as well for exactly the same reasons. Just dictated tempo and is easy the best game I've seen him play in my life. Two other midfielders, I've gone Buendia as well for the same reasons as you, and I went for Dewsbury Hall. I think he actually did look really good. I paid attention to him before, but then this is the game that made me think like, ooh, okay. Especially when Njaya and Grealish had kind of not quiet games, but they weren't as impactful. And then front three, I had the exact same dilemma as you, where I was a bit in between Mbeumo and Thiago, but I did go for Thiago in the end.
Got him, man.
Doku obviously on the left, and I went for Garnacho on the right, even though he did play on the left, but I went for it. You know, I'm not a huge fan of him, but he did well. He did do well. He did. Yeah, that's my team.
Well, there you go, guys. Those are our teams, man. Well, that's the Premier League. See, that's our Premier League roundup. But what we're also going to do, we've got to wait 2 weeks for the Premier League to come back.
Boo.
Because it is international break. We're going to talk about England quickly, man. Then we're going to talk about some other stuff as well, man. Just stuff football related. Because game weeks are fine and that. But let's talk about other things. Yeah. So, England goalkeepers, Henderson, Pickford and Pope. Mm-hmm. Defenders, Byrne, Gay, James, Konsa, O'Reilly, Quansah, Spence, and Stones. Midfielders is Anderson, Bellingham, Henderson, Rice, Rogers, Alex Scott for the first time. It's good, his first call up. And Adam Morton as well.
Hell yeah.
And then attackers is Bowen, Eze, Foden, Gordon, Kane, Rashford, and Saka. Anyone missing? Anyone that shouldn't be there?
I
think it's a decent...
Yeah, I think it's a good squad this
decent
time.
Call up. Obviously... Oh, go on. Go on, sorry.
Well, I was going to say, only... Good to see Alex Scott in there.
Yeah.
Just, he's a quality player. And good to see Adam Wharton, because that's my guy, I can't lie. And big up O'Reilly as well. I feel like he has actually deserved it. I mean, there was a bit of me that was like, maybe not.
He deserves that, man. Let him show. Someone else that may deserve it, Danny Welbeck.
That guy Welbs, man. See, I was having this debate the other day, and what other striker other than Kane gets into our squad right now? Because even you look at this team, Bowen, not a striker in my head. Gordon ain't a striker. Rashford, I don't want him up front. I want him on the left. We've only brought one out and out 9.
Oh yeah, that's true.
So who else are we gonna bring? Who's gonna be our backup goal scorer?
Yeah.
And it's gonna be Mr. Welbeck. Just he's the guy. I can't like. I've always liked Welbeck. Yeah, I've always liked Welbeck. Former Arsenal player, obviously, but I even liked him at Man United, man. Just like, again, he's not one of those where he'll guarantee 30 goals a season or anything like that. But he works well in teams. If that makes sense. Like he adapts his game nicely. He complements players nicely. I feel.
I think he deserved at least a call up. Like,
yeah,
you don't need to bring him to the World Cup.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
At least a call up. Because who else are you going to bring? You only brought Kane here. That means there's no other striker that's actually performing. Danny Welbeck is performing, bro.
That's what I mean. He's
Bring him.
Third top scorer in the Prem? Fourth top scorer in the Prem?
Yeah. He's got like 6 goals in the Premier League. Like, why not?
Yeah.
The midfield, I do like this midfield a lot, you know. The midfield that he brought in. I think Anderson and Rice would complement each other really well. I think Wharton and Rice would complement each other really well.
Very nicely.
Bellingham, I think there's still a lot of debate on where he goes, whether that's through the middle, as in a 10, 8. Where's his best position for you?
See,
so hard.
For me, with the Bellingham debate is, I think he is a better 10 than he is an 8.
Yeah.
But I think that the difference between him being an 8 compared to a 10 is that I feel like he's still world class in both. I feel like you could definitely, like, if you put him in the 8, yeah, it's stopping him from being that goal threat. But that's not his game. His game isn't all just getting goals. Like, he is just an all-rounded, brilliant midfielder. So
he is definitely better up the pitch as like an attacking midfielder.
I do agree. Yeah.
Than a box to box. For me, he had his best season in that position as an attacking midfielder. For me, I don't think I wouldn't class him as a 10, like as out and out 10, because then you're putting him in like the same category as like Cole Palmer and Musiala. I don't think he's a 10. He's more. He's weird.
He is kind of in. He's kind of in that kind of what Declan Rice is in now. I'd say to an extent.
Yeah, not a
where
6.
It's like, is he a 6? Is he an 8? Is he whatever? But also Pogba, because Pogba to me is never a 10 and has never been a 10. But he's never been a 6. He's always been just an attacking midfielder. He's just a midfielder where you get the best out of him in attacking scenarios, but you're not playing him in the 10 over like a Musiala or like a Cole Palmer, like you're saying. So I think, again, it's just nice that we have that versatility now, I feel, where, if we put Bellingham in the 10 and it's not working after 60 minutes, drop him into the 8, slap Cole Palmer in there. If Cole Palmer ain't banging, or if we need to hold the game a little bit, you bring on Elliot Anderson. If we're playing, some nonsense team, we'll bring Henderson on. But Henderson, like we do have a good squad. I can't lie. Like, it's just,
even the defense is decent as well. Like,
defense is solid. I don't really know how well Quance has been playing. I don't watch a lot of Bundesliga.
I haven't had a lot about him, but maybe he's just been quietly doing his thing.
He's been getting a lot of call-ups. I mean, he got called up to the last squad as well.
He's a good. I feel like his frame is good. Like he's tall. He's
strong. He's got
the
credentials.
He's good on the ball as well.
All the basics, right?
Well, he's alright on the ball.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll have to see about this England team. I don't know who they're playing.
I think it said.
What team is this?
Serbia and Albania. I think they are. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. They should be easy pop sessions. Serbia have a couple of players. Albania, yikes. But again, I feel like these games are important though, because it's just testing out the squad. It's trying to see what works, what doesn't work, this and that. So I never go into like these kind of games thinking like, oh, we should be winning 20-0. If I'm honest, I don't care enough. Like it's just one of those ones. Like,
listen, England talk. The England camp will see how they're going on in the international break. We will be doing our own videos in the international break.
Yes, definitely.
I think I've said that like 5 times and no videos come out. Listen, do you know what it is, Fairs? You know
We're just keeping you on your toes,
isn't it? Yeah. One day we're just going to drop a banger. Yeah. It's just going to go off, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you had something to add, innit?
Yeah, the only thing that I've kind of paid attention to is... do you remember Papa Cisse scored an absolute banger against Chelsea? It had like 6 months where he was the most informed striker in the Prem. I've seen clips of him on social media playing Sunday League, and he is taking the mick, bro. There's one goal, where the ball gets zinged into the edge of the box. Yeah, the touch is a bit, You hear the fans going, "Oh, like this." He takes an extra touch and chips the keeper on that angle, like far post. Like I don't even know how to explain it. He literally gets the ball, quick touch, and then dinks it. And I was like, this guy's so fake. So
how's he allowed to play Sunday League?
This is what I mean. I mean, because I can't tell whether I don't know whether he's old enough for a vets league. But if he's playing in a vets league, that's an absolute violence against those granddads. And he's there just yamming them. But I want to see viewers. I'm going to actually talk to the audience for once. Viewers. I want to see more of these ex-pros playing Sunday League. If you, man, have any stories, if you guys have any clips, if you can send them through, that would be very much appreciated. Because I just want to see what they're like. And I want to see what the level difference is. Because there's a lot of people who think, oh, I'll be able to score a goal in the Prem. No, you won't. Can I be real? No, you won't.
As a striker, even if they took away offsides, bro.
This is what I mean. We're not scoring. I'm not scoring.
Yeah,
you're not scoring. None of us are scoring a goal in the Premier. The level is crazy. So I kind of want to see what like a 40-year-old Cisse is doing against these guys. I want to see what just like. The roguer the name, the better. I wanna see.
When I figure out Papa Cisse is the Chelsea goal that comes in, bro.
Yeah,
just
crazy, man. And he came out of nowhere as well. Like
it didn't even make sense.
But he's just playing Sunday League in England as well. Like he's just chilling here, like just cold November days.
But that man loved the game.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
You can just tell he loves the game. If you play Sunday League. Yeah. After you've retired, bro, you're just loving the game at this point.
That's what I mean.
There's no need for him to be there.
Nah, not at all.
But yeah, let us know, man. Funny. Let us know. But yeah, that is our video done.
Yes, sir.
Entertaining game week, man. Entertaining game week. Make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, sir.
Follow us on social media. Do everything we need to do. Hopefully some videos come out on social media. But if you're watching this on YouTube, please subscribe. Please comment. Please, you know what I'm saying? Do everything.
Please.
Just do everything, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, we will see you. Is it next week? Or this week? We'll see.
Ooh,
hopefully this week.
Yeah. We'll see you at some point.
Yeah. Bye.